Welcome back to Peacefulness, Sharlee. Today's video is yoga for when you feel stuck. We've all been there, right? Whenever we might be stuck in the mind, we may be stiff or stuck somewhere in the body. So today we're gonna find a little prana, a little energy. We're also gonna couple that with some calm and some body sensing so that we can figure out maybe why we feel stuck, or maybe we'll get that stiff, stuck parts of our body released, and maybe we'll understand why they were stiff or stuck. So let's dive in deep today. I suggest bringing blocks. If you don't have blocks, grab books and a folded blanket to help lift the hips up in this first little bit. So grab the old yoga mat and I'll meet you there, and let's get started. All right, we are here and we have arrived. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll grab that blanket. We're going to put it right underneath the hips here to help lift the hips up. And we are going to dive right in. So we're going to find a comfortable seat here. We're going to take a moment to roll up through the spine, bring those shoulders down and back. Maybe close the eyes or soften the gaze for this first moment here. As we drop in, maybe taking the first deep breath we've had all day long. Finding those nice, deep, smooth breaths here. Allowing the mind and the body to relax. Go ahead and let that to-do list go to the side here. This moment is for you. Now, whatever brought you here, whether you are feeling stuck in the mind or stuck in the body, maybe set an intention for this practice, or maybe simply ask that question quietly to yourself throughout this practice. Where am I stuck? And why am I stuck? Just a little food for thought here, first thing in this practice. As we bat the eyelashes open, take in our surroundings here today. And whenever you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift the hands up high. Really getting a nice stretch through the side body here to start us out. And as we release, we're going to plant through that left foot here. We're just going to start with some gentle tapping here. So you might start right around your glute here, your hip, and we're just going to tap. Feeling this out. Noticing how this feels, waking up through the left leg here. Are you hitting those feet too? Tell them, hey, time to wake up. Or maybe you're feeling that spot as we work our way back to the hip. As we bring the left leg in and plant through the right foot here, we'll work our way over to the right side, the right hip, the glute. As we start tapping our way down our left or right leg. Sorry, guys. Maybe you're having an aha moment like, yes, that spot is where I'm stuck. Or maybe you're just feeling this out. Again, working your way back up to our right hip here. As we take both legs out wide here, we're going to flex the feet towards the face. And no need to stretch it here, just as wide as what's comfortable in your body today. Just notice what it feels like to engage through the legs here today. Flex the toes towards the face. Really waking those muscles up. And then we'll release. And we're going to take this tapping to the waist here. And then whenever you're ready, we're just going to take it around to the lower back. Just as high as you can come up here. And then we'll bring it back to the front, coming up by the chest. I'm going to take that right hand and take it over to the left arm here. Waking up through the arms. So we're really just waking up the whole body here by gently tapping and feeling too. Taking a moment to notice how the body feels right here, right now. And as we bring it back, we're going to tap the neck here, the crown of the head. Noticing how this feels. You might even bring it down by the temples here, the ears. Take a moment to relax the jaw as we give it a little tap. And then we'll release. We'll bring the hands, palms face up here as we come back to that comfortable seat we started in. Taking just 2 breaths here. Noticing the body and how we feel. Maybe you're feeling that energy moving and swirling around here already. And whenever you're ready, we're gonna bring the hands forward here, coming into a fold, bringing the chin to the chest. Taking 1 breath here. Let this one out with a sigh. As we walk the fingertips over to the right side here, we'll inhale, lift that left hand up high, and take it over to the right side. As we curl back in here, we'll walk the fingertips forward, taking 1 breath here. Maybe letting this one out with a sigh also. As we walk it over to the left side, inhale, lift that right hand up high. And exhale, take it over to the left. Whenever you're ready, we'll come back to center and we're going to come on to all fours. Wrists underneath the shoulders here, knees underneath the hips. We're going to dive right in with a little cat-cow, dropping the belly, looking forward, and exhale, rounding through the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, and exhale, round through the spine. You know what to do here. Follow your breath. You might even find some soft, easy movement here. that might feel good in your body. Maybe looking past the right shoulder and the left. Maybe you want to take it into a child's pose here. Or maybe torso circles would be better here to start this day. Or maybe you just stick with your cat-cow. No problem. Just sort of taking a moment to let the body tell us what it needs. And if it's saying nothing, that's all right too. All right, whenever you're ready, we're going to make our way to a downward facing dog, curling the toes under, slowly making our way up here. Let's take a moment here to walk this out. And whenever you're ready, we'll come to stillness here. As we inhale in and let this exhale with a sigh. Inhale in. As we exhale, we're just going to come up and over into a plank. That's right, feeling that energy, that prana running through the body. You're strong, you got this. And whenever you're ready, we'll inhale in and make our way to downward facing dog. And you guessed it, exhale, we'll bring it up and over that hurdle. Back to our plank pose here. Inhale in, we'll come back to downward facing dog. One more time here, you got this. Inhale in. Exhale, plank. Inhale in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now take a moment here. We'll walk it out one more time. And whenever you're ready, we'll inhale, lift that left leg up high. And exhale, we're going to bring it up and in here. Pivoting on that right foot here. We're going to grab the blocks and just have them handy by our sides here. And whenever you're ready, we'll inhale, lift the hands up high, coming into our warrior one. Now take a moment here. You might notice how the pelvis here feels. Let's go ahead and find our steady foundation. Head over heart, heart over pelvis here. Once you feel like you have that, we'll come into our warrior one. One more breath here. As we exhale, we'll take it into our warrior two. Noticing how this might feel a little different than our warrior one. Whenever you feel steady there, we'll look past the left fingertips here. We'll take one more breath. As we inhale, we'll take that left hand forward, taking that right hand down and back the right thigh, taking that left hand towards the back edge of our mat here. Noticing how this feels. Whenever you're ready, we're going to cartwheel our hands here to our blocks. As we bend through that front knee, we'll bring our hands to our blocks. As we inhale, look forward. And exhale, we're going to straighten through that left leg here. Letting a little softness come to that right hip. And we're going to do a little flossing effect here. So we'll inhale, look forward. And exhale, we'll straighten through that leg, rounding through the spine. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, look forward. And exhale, straighten through the leg, round through the spine. 2 more times here, following your breath. And as we come back forward, bending through that left knee, we'll inhale, come back to that warrior one more time. And as we come down, we'll set those blocks aside, pivoting on that right foot, coming onto the toes here. And we're just gonna rock a little bit front and back. And whenever you're ready, we'll bring that right foot up to meet the left. And here we are in a forward fold. Taking a moment to shake the head yes and no. Maybe clasping the elbows, rocking side to side. Whenever you're ready, we'll halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And then inhale. We'll bring those hands up high here. And we'll bring the hands to the heart. We are going to take 3 nice, deep, smooth breaths here and really take a moment to notice how the body feels. Maybe notice how the left and the right side feel different right now. Maybe you have found that spot where you have been stuck. Maybe you can feel that energy flowing here. Just take a moment to still the mind and the body and really have a moment to notice. All right, whenever you're ready, we'll inhale. Bring the hands up high here. Maybe the fingertips kiss above the head. As we exhale, take the hands down and back and come back to our forward fold here. We're going to plant through the palms and you have the option to hop or step it back into our plank pose. You know where I'm going here. Whenever you're ready, we'll inhale. Downward dog. And exhale, plank. Inhale, downward dog. And exhale, plank. One more time here. Hold steady with me. Downward dog. And exhale, plank. See, we are strong. We are powerful. We got this. And I will meet you in a downward facing dog. Whenever you're ready, we'll inhale, lift that right leg up high. And exhale, we're going to bring it up and in here, doing the same little thing on the other side. So we'll pivot on that left foot here. We're going to grab those blocks to frame our right foot. And whenever you're ready, we'll inhale, bring the hands up high. Finding our warrior one on this side. And make any easy adjustments you need to feel this firm foundation. You might even check the pelvis here. Check your spine. Whenever you feel like you have it, take one nice, big, smooth, deep breath. And exhale, we'll take it to our warrior two. Bring the hands out. Looking past those right fingertips here. Whenever you're ready, we'll inhale, bring those right fingertips forward, up and back. Taking that left hand down by the left thigh here. One more breath. As we cartwheel it back, bringing our hands to the blocks here. We'll inhale, look forward, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, we'll straighten through that right leg, softening through that left hip. Again, inhale, lengthen, look forward, and exhale, round. Now 2 more times here, following your own breath. And the next time your leg is bent here, we're going to inhale, bring it into warrior one. Hands up high. As we exhale, we're going to bring it down. Setting those blocks aside, pivoting on that foot here, coming onto the left toes. And we're going to rock front and back here as we bring that left foot up to meet the right. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, we're going to come up and into a chair pose here for just a breath. And then we're going to bring it up high. And we're going to bring it into a goddess pose now. Bring the feet wide here. We'll turn the feet out. Bend through the knees here. Taking a moment to find this pose today. Whenever you feel like you have it, we'll bring the hands to the hips here. Taking a moment to draw those shoulder blades down the back body here. And whenever you're ready, we're going to lift the right foot coming onto the right toes. And then we'll release. Lift the left toes, the left foot coming onto the left toes here. And then release. Coming onto the right toes. Lifting the right heel. Release. Left heel. And release. And then we're going to inhale, come into a star pose. Notice how that felt. We're going to point the toes forward here as we inhale one more time. We'll bring those hands back to the hips as we keep a flat back for as long as we can as we hinge it forward. And then whenever you're ready, we'll release. Bring the hands to the mat here. Wide-legged forward fold. Noticing how that felt. You might even grab your blocks here. Maybe you want a little more space today. All is well. And whenever you're ready, we're going to inhale, lengthen through the spine. Might have to come up onto the fingertips here. And exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, come onto the fingertips here. Lengthen through the spine. And exhale, fold. We're going to do one more here. Following your breath. And whenever you're ready, we'll engage those lower abs as we bring the hands to the hips here and slowly make our way back up. Whenever you're ready, we're going to heel toe the feet together here until they're about hip distance apart, hip width. And we are going to finish out this practice by literally shaking it off, okay? So we're just going to swing the hand side to side here. We've created all this prana, this energy. Hopefully, we have cleared out that stuck energy or that stuck or stiff parts of the body here today. If you want to leave me comments down below, let me know what you thought of this practice. Let's pick up the pace here. Let me know if you found that stuck place that you were looking to release today. I would love to hear about it. Just a little bit faster here. And then we're going to release that. Slowly coming to stillness here. You can bring one hand over the other here, right to your heart. Bringing the feet maybe as close as you can together. Or maybe today you feel like hands of the lower abdomen would be right. Just breathing into your hands. Wherever you are, find a place where you can place the hands on the body here. We're going to take 5 breaths here just to take a moment to notice how we feel in the body. Notice that energy bouncing around here. Notice if this practice brought any challenge. We did some pretty intense stretches and work here today. If it brought you a challenge, how did you handle it? Sometimes the thought of these more intense poses stop us. Stop us from breaking through. All right, whenever you're ready, we'll bring the hands to the heart. The light in me honors the beautiful light in you. I hope you found what you needed from this practice. Thank you for meeting me where you are today. And I can't wait to see you next time. I hope you have an amazing day. Namaste.